In last video we discussed about the Mars in the first house. In this video we are going to talk about what happens when you have Mercury in the first house. What is the Mercury? The first thing which comes to my mind when I think of Mercury is intellect or a youthful side. So before we talk about the conjunction of Mercury with the first house, let us talk about what is first house. First house is your ascendant, the sign rising on the eastern horizon at the time of your birth. It is the most physical and visible, profound house, and it is the orientation of your life. The first house will determine the orientation you have towards your life, because the ascendant is the hold or an anchor point around which all the rashis and houses are fixed. Okay, and it is one of the most significant reference point when it comes to Vedic astrology or any kind of astrology. So the first house is most important. So whenever you have any planet in the first house, it has a huge impact on your personality, how you look at the life, what is your philosophy towards the life. The first thing which comes to my mind when I think of Mercury is the intellect. Mercury is a very intellectual planet. It may not be wise as Jupiter, but it is a very intellectual planet. And what is the strength of the Mercury? Mercury is good with processing the information. Mercury can process any kind of information to any depth, because it is good with looking at the patterns. It is good with coordinating different information, different piece of information, and connecting it. So it is also good for astrology. Okay. The next thing is Mercury is a very youthful sign. Whenever you have planets in the signs of Mercury, you are very youthful. You appear to be very young. And this becomes even more visible because first house is all about your physical appearance. It is also about your body, face, hair. So the person with Mercury in the first house has a refined and a very youthful appearance. The person with Mercury in the first house will always be ready to connect with people. Remember, in the cabinet of planets, Mercury is the third planet after Sun and Moon, and it is like a prince. So he is intelligent, youthful, and now he is ready to connect with the people. So Mercury is very good at making contacts. Networking, friendships. So when you have Mercury in the first house, this person is very good at making the relationships, is very good at making a strategic friendships, is very good at networking. And this guy is very good with words. People like to hear his words. People listen to him because he is very witty. He's intellectual, he's witty, and he has that power of the words with him. He can analyze the different piece of information, and now he's going to use all this for his own benefit. Because the Mercury is not a selfish sign, but it is more of a business oriented sign. It is not like a Jupiter, which is all about the higher wisdom, gurus, and spirituality. No, it is all about the business. So, whatever talent he has, he will use it for his own benefit and will make a business out of it. So, these guys have that natural instinct for a very good businessman. These people have a very natural instinct towards the financial literacy. These people have that knack of some, you know, how to plan your investments, how to spend your money wisely, how to get most out of when you spend. All these things are very natural to these guys. They can work as a mediator between two parties or two functions. They have that witty and intellectual mind, they have the contacts, they have the networking, and now they can work as a mediator. They are extremely tactful, and they are, I won't say selfish, but they are very diplomatic kind of a personality. Okay, Mercury is also signifies your business. A person with the Mercury in the first house is very good with buy and sell kind of a business. Mercury is very good with trade and commerce. So let us summarize what is Mercury in the first house. First house is your physical appearance. First house is the body, face and hair. When you have Mercury in the first house, it gives you a very refined appearance to you. The next thing which is very visible in Mercury in the first house is these people are very communicative. The communication is very visible in their personality. They are good with the networking. These people are very good with the business and trades. These people are very good. These people have a very good sense of finance. Mercury is Mercury is also very good with the words. When a person have Mercury in the first house, it gives them a knack of using right words at the right time. They have very powerful words ready all the time. The Mercury in the first house makes person intellectual. These guys have that powerful words ready all the time, which are very accurate for that moment, which makes them witty. They are extremely quick-witted and intellectual kind of personality. They have that youthful appearance to them, which makes them likable. They have that very good sense of humor. Sense of humor can also be seen from the Mercury in the first house of your horoscope. That element or the sense of humor in your personality can also be seen when you have Mercury in the first house of your horoscope. When you have Mercury in the first house, it makes you well organized in all your tasks. Mercury is very good at dealing with a lot of information and analyzing that information, processing that information, reading the patterns in that information, and finally organizing that information and getting the conclusions out of that information. So Mercury basically is very good at processing the information. When a person is having Mercury in the first house, these guys are very fun loving guys. They are not serious guys like a Saturn in the first house or some serious appearances. These are fun loving youthful guys likes to who likes the outdoor recreational or fun activities, especially if they are group activities. They would love it. Okay, so yes, this was Mercury as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.